Shalom, welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, Why All the Division in Klal Yisrael? We are now in the time of the Sfirat HaOmer, and during the time of the counting of the Omer is also the time to the Lag Omer that we are mourning the deaths of Rabbi Akiva's students, thousands and thousands of students, that somehow didn't fulfill the mitzvah of Hatavecha Kamocha properly, even though they were Rabbi Akiva's students. The famous Rabbi Akiva, who said that Hatavecha Kamocha, loving each other, is a cornerstone of the Torah. That needs to be analyzed. How could it be that his students would slip up on such an important concept? But that's for another time. We're in the middle of the Avelut of the death of the students, and we still don't have a Mikdash back, which means that we ourselves are not complete in this area of division between a group and another group. In the Senat Chinam, there's name calling that goes on. Not a simple topic, but I'd like to show that there's a bit of a silver lining here regarding the concept of division in Klal Yisrael. Hatred in Klal Yisrael is a horror, is unacceptable. Division in Klal Yisrael is not necessarily so bad. If you think about it, we came into Egypt, 12 separate tribes. In Egypt, we all became one big mass of people, except for Shevet Levi that did not have servitude. And then when we came out, it's very interesting. According to the Medrash, we came out in 12 separate divisions. And then around the Mishkan in the Midbar, we were counted and set up once again with different divisions. Some of the tribes were north of the Mishkan, south, west, east. And the fact is, division per se is not a bad thing. Yaakov gave each shevet a bracha, with focusing on a specific quality of that shevet. He didn't just say, you be good, learn Torah, and do mitzvah, be a businessman, help other people learn. He gave each shevet a separate bracha, a unique bracha that was appropriate for that specific shevet. That's what Yaakov did. And Moshe, at the end of his life, spoke to all of Klal Yisrael, but understanding that each shevet has his special role. So it turns out, if you think of it, just like thousands of years ago, there were prescribed divisions that Yaakov set up, so it's sort of evolved now among the different Shvatim of Klal Yisrael, divisions based on different focuses and talents. So you have one group that's focusing now on Torah, learning Torah day and night. Of course, the group accepts Kol Torah Kula. This has become this specialty in one group. And you go to many yeshivas and shuls around the country now. It's in the middle of Pesach Ben Hazmanim. You find filled up with yeshiva Ben Hazmanim. You'll have another group for many decades has been focusing on Kiruv. Now each group, of course, accepts Kol Torah Kula, the whole Torah. But each group has developed a specialty. Just like in the world of medicine. How many general doctors are there, general surgeons? Each one has become a specialty. I'm a specialist in this specific laparoscopic surgery. Not any laparoscopic surgery, but specifically this kind of laparoscopic surgery. Each one has developed a specialty. So Klal Yisrael, we have groups, and each one has developed a specialty. So specialty is focusing on Torah and learning. And this one is key of every Jew, no matter where around the world. We need to go ahead and makariv that Jew and reach out to that Jew. And then another group has developed a specialty in developing the land of Israel and bringing Torah to the land of Israel, to different aspects of the army. And with Rav Eli Sadan coming along 30 years ago, not just religious B'nai Torah in the tank corps and other certain specific areas, but even the elite units. So there's a specialty in bringing Torah to all parts of Eretz Yisrael and extending Torah to all of Eretz Yisrael and to all parts and all the aspects of the army. That's another group. Then another group have developed the focus, and this is over a few centuries, of each mitzvah, experiencing each mitzvah. You go to a Hasidic court and you see them singing or doing lulav. During Yom Tovim, where others would be finished 9, 10 in the morning, they'll go till 1, 2 in the afternoon, focusing on the davening, on the lulav, and listening to every word that the Rebbe has to say. So each group, in the yeshivish world, the Tilumi world, and the Chabad world, has developed its specialty. And yes, by developing a certain specialty, then what happens to the other group that has specialty in another area? Sometimes there's tension. And sometimes not nice words are said because you're not working in this area at all, and you're not working in that area at all. And yes, there's some harsh words, it's true. And that's never happened that way. There's always room for criticism and debate and disagreement, but not the cursing words and the horrors and putting down in a despicable manner, unacceptable. But if you think of it, that's what's happened, is that many groups, each one claiming allegiance to the 13 principles of faith, Ani Mamins, and allegiance to Halacha, has developed their own specialties. Maybe it wasn't orchestrated by Yaakov Avinu like he did thousands of years ago to Reuven and Shimon and Levi. It's true. Maybe it was self-appointed specialties. It's true. Maybe in the Messianic era, things may have to be adjusted. That's possible. But still, I think if we look at it that way, we could see a Klal that is hurting and needs growth for sure and improvement, but is also developing in a very meaningful and beautiful way. In Yitz Hashem, each group should continue to develop their specialty, should have the ability to appreciate the specialty in each other group. And in Yitz Hashem, when we have that synthesis of each group with its special and unique characteristics, appreciating the other group and their unique characteristics, in Yitz Hashem, we should have the Mashiach b'meira b'yameinu. Shalom.